Good afternoon, my name is Julio Delgado. I'm the executive chef for Chateau Elan, and today what I'm going to prepare for you is one of my signature dishes, seared scallop, which is going to be butter roasted, and then we're going to serve it with the fresh yellow corn grits. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to cook the yellow corn, which what it is, we have take the corn kernels, cut it in half, and just take the puree out of it, and then we're going to cook this in a Teflon pan with butter and Parmesan cheese. It's a very quick, very simple. It's almost like you make scrambled eggs. And then with that, we're going to do the seared scallops. In this case, we use wild-caught scallops from Maine. We're going to season them with something that I call scallop salt. Scallop salt is a mix of salt, sugar, and cayenne pepper. Very simple, but it's really have a really good balance for the scallops. Okay. And to finish, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of chervil. Chervil is a very fine herb. It's like a very delicate parsley. It has this anise taste, kind of lemony into it. So with that, we're going to serve it with a little bit of lemon vinaigrette into it. So now we're going to start preparing the dish. First, you're going to get these two pans really hot. It's a key for it. The key for this is to make sure that the pans are really hot. First one for the scallop, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil. And the one for the fresh yellow corn grits, we don't want to put anything on it. That's the key for it. The only thing we're going to add right away is going to be the corn, the scallop, and the butter. And then we're just going to do that. Meanwhile, those pans get hot, I'm going to go ahead and season my scallops. So this is a good sign. When you see that smoke coming out of the pan, that means they are really nice and hot. So we're just going to go ahead and put the scallop on it. Normally when I work with seafood, I treat them like babies because they're so delicate. If you work with fish or things like that, I like to just don't touch them too much. It's normally put them in a really hot pan and let them cook their own. Cream corn over here. Again, this is like almost like scrambled eggs. So we're going to put a bit of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of butter, and then you're just gonna pretty much just stir them like scrambled eggs. The proper technique for this is when you have your spoon, you always have this kind of like the little belly of the spoon, as we call. Just let it on the pretty much crash the bottom of the pan, and that should be it. Now the scallops, as you notice, you see, let them cook only one side. Just let it cook one side, get this really nice crust into it. You see that? That's exactly what you want to get there. And then you just turn them around. Okay? Now what I do is I do a very quick sear on this side, and then I go ahead and add a little bit of butter. I put a little bit of fresh thyme. I like to add fresh herbs to my food right at the end because I don't want to burn them. I want that nice, fresh aroma flavor from it. And then I just put that in there. Now you hear that kind of like the herbs kind of beeping a little bit, and the smell is just fantastic. You have that nice, fresh smell of thyme on it, and you don't burn it into it, okay? So it seems like these scallops are good to go. I'm going to turn them off. Right, so we have our fresh yellow corn grits, and we have our seared scallop with it. Okay, so now the scallops are ready. Just going to put them over here. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to put the salad on top. Again, when you have that, you can smell the scallop being roasted with the butter, and then you have that nice fresh yellow corn grits into it. It's a really good dish. It's so simple, but it's so tasty. It's kind of really full pack of flavors.